Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Last episode, we finished up our Aquada line, Aquada, however you say it. Got our new coils, so with that I can smelt an Aquada alloy, and that just reminded me I have 36 in the A system now. Ding. Yeah. Forgot I had done that. I did finish up these quests as well. There we go. There is our fusion. Our fusion quest, which is kind of like the next big thing, to be honest. I may mess around with the circuits, because we do have Europium. But unfortunately, this has not changed, really. This stuff is locked behind fusion, but we can actually get Europium before that now. I do have a decent amount, actually. So, yeah, so that is that. So we got that going, and then I've also finally got around to building a second extruder multi-block because I got tired of having to do these manually and stuff. So now I have an extruder shape for every single one. And I even have a new one for rods because I was actually completely full on that. And I had no way to add another thing to that, so we got another one to start filling up. I've also moved around some. Can't remember. Yeah, over here I started moving around some plates to make some more room, although I didn't realize that actually was missing a pattern. We could actually have more. I thought that was completely full. Didn't realize we actually had one. But anyway, that is that. So many different, there's so many bending. Oh, there's another more room there too. Okay, I have way more room than I realized. I thought they were both completely full. Yeah, I have 3 that have a 1. Because it's such an important thing. Okay, but yeah, so we got that. I have gone ahead and crafted up some dynamos because I want to upgrade our power a little bit. We're not going to get like a whole ton of power more, but these are more efficient. So 180%, 150%. If they're more efficient, you're going to get more power out of it. And plus, I don't need 6. I think I'll only need maybe 3 at the most, but we'll see. But before we do that, I do want to just open up our loot bags here. So these are the IV ones. Put them all up, and I think I saw some conveyors. Nice. So we got some LUV circuits. Brave Laptron Quantumize are cool. Conveyors, yeah, I saw those. Or silica glass, I'm always happy with these. Dimensional transceiver, I don't know if we're going to be using those. Yeah, I'll take those. That is a whole lot of those. I don't know if we really need those. I mean, it's silly to just dump them out, but do we have... I think we have a thing that does that. Do I have an unpackager anywhere? I don't remember. I feel like I do, but I can't remember. Packager, I know we do have. Unpackager, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh well. That is... How many are those? That's a decent amount. It's like 3 stacks. But I'll think about that. Let's move on to these. So this is LUV. 1, 2, 3. Well, there we go. I apparently have never gotten the achievement for that. All right, 64 circuit boards. Yes, please. Triple. That doesn't really do anything. And more dimensional transceivers. A lot of quantum circuits, though. That is cool. All right, I'll take that. So, next, now that we have gotten those, I'm going to... I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do this side. We're going to upgrade these. So these two. And then... How am I going to do this? This one down here. This may actually be... I might need a pump. An LUV pump, because we are going to be... No, not the regulator. We need 19,000 liters per tick. We can see that. Optimal steam flow, 19,200. This can only do 8,000, so... we gotta do that. Also, I just realized, I have never noticed that before. The liter per tick is what the EU per tick is. How did I never notice that before? That is so funny. Probably because I wasn't really looking at the numbers. I was only looking at the numbers on the regulator. So 10,240. It didn't really register that that was 512, which is 512 EU per tick is HV. I never realized that was where the numbers came from. That is hilarious. Alright, so we're getting a pump. We'll put the pump there, and then we will switch out for this. But before we do that, and we have a pretty full battery thing, I have added a LUV energy hatch, the one I crafted up for the quest. So what I think we're going to do is just disable this. You know what? Let's just even turn these off. We'll turn all these off. That way we shouldn't be outputting any power. Now, I don't think we need to mess with these, actually. But this we do. So I'm going to take these off. And replace them with LUV. Now, melodic, we're going to do HSS. I think just 4 amps? I don't know. I don't know which one. Let's see. If I had 3, I guess that would be 6. Well, we could actually do... I need to craft up more of these anyway. To be careful, we could just do this. Although that's not going to input more than 4 amps. I don't think we're going to have more than 4 amps. But we could. Ah. I could even actually transform these up if I wanted to. I don't know. I'll have to think about how I'm gonna do this. We'll do this. Okay. I didn't do a regulator for this one. Kinda need... thinking I probably don't need a regulator on this because this is only going to output as much as I put in. So I think that was actually a bit of a waste, having the regulator on that. Oh, did I forget? That should be on the new extruder. Did I forget to put it on? Or... no, I think it just works. Oh, there we go. I think it works separate hatches. Sometimes you have to hit the thing to tell it, but I'm pretty sure that works. Okay, so I guess we will... is this full? Yeah, that's full. Put this regulator over here. What is it, 19,200? Yeah, 384,000. I think we're making, if I remember, this is... well, that doesn't work. But it usually says 13,500 from each, so that's about 26,000 per tick. I think we're getting. So 26,000 minus this is what we're left with. I think it was 6,600 was what, or right around 6,000, which we will pump into those two. And hopefully, no explosions. Right. Work. Okay, here we go. Let me just double check we did this right. LUV. 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 I mean, I think we're good. Okay, and that will... continue going up and should cap at 19,000. Oh, these pipes might not be big enough now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We'll leave it. We'll see. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I think we're good. 17. Okay, we're actually doing more than I thought we were. I guess that's because of the efficiency. So, energy from optimal, I thought it was going to be 17,280, but we're actually getting up to 19,869. Eh. Maybe it's dropping down to... I don't know. You know what? I don't think these pipes are big enough, actually. So, let me... we could probably do the... there is high pressure ones, which are actually pretty easy to craft up now. Not big enough. Alright, so maybe I will do... I was just looking at that, I'm like, wow, they don't have a lot of capacity, but they have a lot of heat. Where's Hasteloi? Yeah, we'll do that one. Because it's 384,000, isn't it? But actually, doesn't that need to be... that needs to be half. I really need one that's, like, that big. Let me check to see which one maybe I want to do. Okay, I have replaced the fluid pipes with the large ones. I debated going the tier up, but I think that's okay. But we have run into another issue, and that is this is capped at 1 full amp of LUV. I can tell it's capped because this does half, and half would be what, 3,500, 560. So this is, we're actually losing 2,000 EU per tick, and it must be because we just don't have a big enough dynamo. So I'm actually thinking, I don't know, it feels kind of bad that we're wasting power. Not that it super matters at this point, because once this fills up, we're just voiding it anyway. But does feel a bit silly that we are avoiding it. So I was thinking maybe should we upgrade the 4 amp, 4 amp? Yeah, 4 amp there. I guess that doesn't need a 4 amp. And then upgrade that to 4 amps. That way we wouldn't be... So I guess I would need a 4 amp dynamo and a 4 amp. That I don't think I've done multiple amp of LUV. I have recipes for all the IV ones, but pretty sure I don't have... I haven't done... Yeah, because this is 64 amp IV. I haven't done a multiple amp with the LUV stuff, so I'm going to have to do that. I think we can. Let me just... We can either do this one, which is probably the easiest, the buffered, or we could do that one, which is not much more difficult. I kind of prefer that one. Alright, so I guess we'll just make recipes, and since the battery buffer is basically full... Oh, look at that. I think that's the right... Is that the right texture? Maybe not. Those textures are always broken. No, that looks like the GregTech black granite. We'll do this, I guess. Yeah, and we do have silver, so the dual, I think I called it. Yeah. I love that I can just shift-click recipes in and, like, pretty much... Oh, we are short on platinum. That is right. I have... And the super base, that's right. This is the whole reason. The super base ingots is the reason I wanted to... I ended up crafting up the second thing, because I ran out of room. And I was like, let me just do that. So, that, and then platinum... Yep, I have that... I had that shut off because with the Naquata line, we were... It was, this one. Was it this one I have turned off? I don't remember which one I have turned off. There we go. Yeah, it was one of these I had turned off. I couldn't remember which one it was. Because the whole line was turning on, and we... With the monazite and the Naquata, we just didn't have enough power. But alright, so let me finish this. We'll get better dynamos, and I think that'll work with that. Alright, we are pulling too much steam out, obviously, because I have all these running as well. So I gotta do some math and figure out... this. I think this side is basically, we don't need this side at all right now. I'm going to turn these off. Actually, I can't reach that one. Okay, let me get some platinum, let me get some of this stuff crafted up, and we'll come back. So I went ahead and I have placed the 4 amp energy hatch. Unfortunately, the 4 amp dynamo does not work on the turbines. I'd forgotten that you have to use the dynamo buffered one. So I just made a recipe for that. I mean, it's easy. And just waiting for vanadium gallium. We are losing power, obviously, because I don't think I have anything running at the moment. Alright, there we go. There is that. So, let's try this again. We got the 4 amp energy hatch. That one is fine. This one, it just wouldn't form with the 4 amp. Probably just the way it's programmed. It's not programmed to produce more than that. I don't even know if this is actually going to produce more than 32,000 now that I have it in there. Okay. Let's, we're good. I just did a backup just in case something blew up, but I think we should be good. So if I do, yeah, it's emptying out pretty much as fast as it can go in. The thing over there. Yeah, we got just about 2 amps. The question is this going to go above the 32,000 once it gets to 100%? Alright, but these will be fine. I do need to figure out, we definitely can do this one. I think it was, if we do quick math, it was 19, we're doing about 26,000 per tick, minus 19,200 is 6,800. So if I do one of these, a full one of these, which is really annoying to... I can't reach the way I've... Oh, I can. For some reason, I didn't know I could. I swear I tried to... You know what? I made that way more difficult than I needed to be. For some reason, I thought I had to click on the right side. Okay, so that is on. That is on. I think we need to do... Yeah. Right, so that should be using... We should have about 2,000 liters per tick. So does this, now that it's 100... It does, alright. So I was wasting a little bit not having that. Alright, so that's good. You can tell you're at, like, full, because it's exactly half. So we know everything's set up correctly. And I'm guessing if I did the math, 180% of 17,200. Oh, it's actually higher than I thought. Let me try that again. 17,280 U per tick times 1.8. 31,000. What is 19,000 times 1. All right. So yeah, this is, that number is 1.8% of the 19,200. I thought it was from the 17,000 number, but it's actually 180% of 19,000. Interesting. Is that the same as... Oh, my thing is out of power. I need to get a wireless thing, and I just haven't got around to it. I need wireless. Let me, I think it's one of these. I do remember trying these in the first season, and I couldn't get it to work. I'll try. I'll see if I can get it to work. But I do remember that not working. Alright, let's just see. Is my... Why did I always think it was... Yeah, 7,200. Yeah, it's 4,800. Why did I always think it was the energy from optimal steam flow? It's actually the optimal steam flow number that is giving us the... Because 7,200 is 150% of 4,800. That is not what I thought that was going to be. Alright, what I am going to do, though, is take this over here, because these have a lower number. What I really need is, like, a 2,000, but this top one isn't really that important. This is just kind of like the very end of the steam. Did I think I got rid of all those manual turbines and everything too. Alright, so what we're going to do is just throw these smaller ones in. I could probably even do... Here comes the math again. Actually, what happens if we... Oh, Trinium. I didn't even bother looking at the smaller Trinium turbines, actually. No, they're too big. I only need... Well... Actually... That's 130%. What is this? 120%. Actually, I could probably switch these out for... You know what? We should probably do that. I'll switch them out for the normal one. Or the small turbine. Because what did we have left? 6,800 or something like that? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, there is 2 small turbines. I actually noticed the amount, 130%, is the energy from optimal gas flow, 8320. And then this one is half that. Which, yeah, the math on this stuff is kind of confusing. So that, energy from optimal steam. Oh, that's right. Because this is regular steam, that's superheated steam, is different. Alright, so energy from optimal steam flow is the 4160. 17280, which is that. Then this would be the gas flow. The optimal gas flow is what you get. So that tells you, there we go, 34,560 and then 8320 for that. Alright, cool. For some reason, it never really clicked. Which, I was always looking at the optimal steam, but of course, this is superheated steam. It doesn't act like that. Alright, we do have... I have it set up for 6,400 right there. We are producing a little bit extra because I pulled a whole bunch out to see if it was still filling up, and it is slowly filling up. So we are producing just a bit extra, but I don't think it... I mean, I could throw just like very... Put like small turbines in there and just do like 400, but I don't even know if that is like worth it, to be honest. We'll just have a little bit of buffer. I kind of wanted to get it like almost perfect, but I don't know. I'll think about that. I just need to redesign this. Oh, I also just replaced these with LUV dynamos. I was going to do transformers and stuff, and I was like, ah, let's just replace them with LUV dynamo. So we are good here. Yeah, so we are producing, what are we producing? 34, they're like 34, 50, 55, 63, yeah, about 67. Just about 2 amps of LUV from our steam production. So yeah, that is really cool. All right, so next bit we are going to have to get going on. I don't think we can avoid it much longer, is this thing. So I'm going to start crafting up all the stuff that we need for this. It's going to take a while, but I want to get it going. At least get some of these superconducting wires, because we are going to need thousands of them, and I don't think we can skip... No, I don't think we can skip. I was going to say, can we do the ZPM? I think we looked before, didn't we? And we can't really... Yeah, the assembler. We don't have this assembler yet. We need ZPM energy hatches. We're not there yet. Well, we do have the europium, but we are gated. obviously, with some of this stuff. All right, but yeah, I think we need to start to get the thing going. So I'm probably going to do like 2 at a time or something like that, and we'll see. Ooh, molten trinium. Did I not do... Oh, I probably did a recipe. I didn't do the molten trinium. Let me do that. So that. Fluid. Alright, now can we do superconductor? Yeah. Alright, so we'll get these going. It is going to take a long time, as we can see. That is just for 2, and we need this time 16. So, long way to go. I will probably just let this run, and as I'm doing other stuff, we'll just kind of have this going. But, yeah, we have upgraded our power. I haven't done all the math on how much more efficient it is, how much more we... I don't know if we're really producing that much more, but the efficiency is just so much better. I couldn't turn down the Trinium, but yeah. And I may also work on my blast smelting or vacuum freezer, just to kind of see where we're at the bottlenecks. Yeah, look at this. That is a pretty decent sized bottleneck for one volcanist. But anyway, that's going to be for today. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.